The open tarot confirms the energy. I am always cautious with what I say, especially with my predictions. I don't want to be known as the gypsy who predicts love worldwide. I don't. After that, I expect some things there. But anyway, I have to say what I feel and see. We are sometimes judged first because I don't care about judgment. If I cared about what they think, stop thinking emotionally about me. I wouldn't open a channel on YouTube. I wouldn't slap my face doing what I do. I'm a pioneer in unraveling cases and helping the police inside and outside Brazil to unravel circumstances to solve issues that, until today, no seer in the world has unveiled. So if I came here in a unique way to work, they slapped my face. I know what I'm doing, and I'm not afraid of judgment either. Sometimes we say things. I always reveal through spirituality that some things people don't want to hear are contrary to what they would like. So people come with nails and teeth and attacks. I say the human being is sick, right? Not yours, but human beings need more to cling to spirituality to understand their neighbor a little, right? Because the business is correct, but that's it. I'm not afraid you can't go in there and say what you want. But if you lack respect, you will take it simply as that I like constructive criticism. Still, I respect everyone, so I demand good references. Come on, I took a general one here. I mainly asked the mentors about the spiritual part. Physical health, too, right? From U.S. President Joe Biden. Well, first, are you? His health situation matches the energy I felt before we started our reading. Is it? His health is not good. At the center of the tarot game, I have the moon. Spirituality also swims in balance. Is it? Nothing in balance. The house of the moon in tarot. And in the center of the game, the halfway houses are the leading houses. The others complement. And in the house in the game on the left, you can see it around, right? The main house and here, the main house, the snake house, has something there, right? For President Joe Biden, and from what I see here this year, still, something that heavy is heavy. Rich, I'm taking out the cards and putting them away, okay? Rich, that is, I see its fall when I made the forecast, for 2022 general forecast, right? Worldwide, I noticed that the crown was going to fall this year of 2022. In case, I also see the suitable alliance he has with the country, that is, the house here. He did what he could do right here. Oh, right, he tried to do his best. He did a lot of nonsense, too. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm talking through spirituality is demonstrating, are you? But his alliance with the country as president, i.e., the Tower House, the worst card in my deck, i.e., I see the fall is? From the president, that is, he reaches the end of the term by no means. He doesn't get the future, not to run for re-election, but he doesn't even go to the house of the clouds, confirming here, the home of the car is already on its way, his fall, okay? And here the clouds house passage is. So his health is delicate, but he has the best doctors, right? But do I confirm it? This is very close, even if it doesn't happen now in 2022, it's at the latest until January. Or let's go to the end of January, right? At the most, 6 months there at the most. Or even before I have, that's what I say. I don't know how many others it's obvious right before the planetary transition starts as regeneration, we could need more, suitable for sure, at least in my case, dates months such now it's not almost planetary, the time is spinning. I already made a video about it, right? Time is passing too fast. I think you feel it when you wake up, and it's noon, and you realize you've done nothing. Or, by the end of the afternoon, you realize that you did even less and couldn't produce what you could make before, right? That's precisely why. So, due to this is not possible. In my revelations here, I can specify something much more distant for the future shelf and yours for the shorter future here, Casa de Cruz, right people? Delicate health. Physical, mental, and spiritual should be careful that it's not happening, that is, it doesn't arrive, but it doesn't arrive. If you make it to next year, right? If it comes until next year within the presidency, January at the most, the end of it, okay? It's going to fall, that's tower destruction, okay? Yeah, but it's soft everything here. I'm saying that this dog doesn't settle down, I'll have to get up to fix it, right? Here, big. Fix the cell phone because of the cute dog. Is it straight? Can't, right? Get out of there, come here. And that's good. Oh, I don't want cuts. I don't like why I don't like cuts. Because? In the middle of reading, the dog can drop the cell phone, which was a little crooked, but you can see it, right people? A dog can drop the cell phone, a cat can jump on the table, and people can ring my intercom. I don't stop because I've been told, right? I made a video there and said the person's energy was so bad that the cell phone burned footage. So, your energy is not excellent, but the person was a little worse. So, who and then I had to go, of course, to stop filming and they said I was exchanging the cards and did it on purpose. The people looked no, so I ended up shooting in the middle since I don't make a good cut, whatever happens. Continuing now, he got scolded, and he stayed there. He's there with a face of mercy. Oh, because he got scolded, right? He made art, he's young, but he's come on, I don't even know where I ended up here, right, but what about his health? I see, look, feeble health, he has a significant risk of stroke, okay? He has a high risk of stroke, according to the letters I see here, he is also at risk of pneumonia, okay? Is it soon? Is he at risk of life-prolonged pneumonia? No way, okay? The risk of pneumonia and stroke, something related to the neurological part, is already advanced, okay, and advanced, okay? And that is, it doesn't end, no. I didn't come to look at the United States future, if you want, I'll make another video. Today, I came to look at Joe Biden, a general one.
Novos políticos que vão entrar, essa união toda aqui, vão ainda contribuir, se eu posso usar esse termo, para o afastamento dele. Então, ele vai se afastar por questões de saúde, mas também por pressão de pessoas ligadas à política agora já esse ano. Então, pressão em cima dele, política e devido ao que...
So, it will fall, and it will probably fail. And there will also be an aggravating factor here, okay? I see it's the house of the world, the house of justice, the house of lovers, the house of the Pope, the house of the sun. That's why I said, he came very open in the priestess's house, okay? I'm going to talk about this one, that's why this game here won't go on too long, but I'm objective in what I say, right? I say I'm not a generic psychic, right? I talk, I name, and that's not even what forecasts are for, okay? New politicians joining this union here will still contribute if I can use this term to remove him. So he's going to leave for health reasons, but also because of pressure from people linked to politics now this year, so the pressure on him, politics, and what the country is going through, right? What did I say? So right? The big media there. It may say he is outdoing himself, but he is not fooled. Human spirituality does not. It's a combination of factors here that keeps the fall away from the fall. The removal doesn't have re-election and doesn't arrive until January. It won't go it comes until January, as I said, maybe the beginning of January, but it won't. I'm playing the maximum time it is. But he doesn't have 2023 for him, doesn't he have it? There's no devil here. I'll leave this card for last here, right in the tarot. Hell, and I will say something about these people fleeing the United States. They're the same people at the time, right when he was elected, we're free. Who, look, people, I told the mainstream media, right? This union of the dome of evil in the world they want to dominate is no easier than with people the devil gives, the devil takes it away, so he won't continue, is he? He's not going to continue. It's a matter of a short time before President Joe Biden is President of the United States was removed due to illness and political pressure from people who are going to enter now for what I felt they're entering now in U.S. politics. So will it be a combination of factors that will lead to a real risk of life? I already said yes, long life for him, isn't it? And this distance is? Is it? Who likes dance? I'm not talking wrong about him here, I'm talking about what I see for him. This distance will balance the pump that will be there in the country. So the second house is mainly in the economy. The 30th house of the child or the balance, correct? Because it goes by what I see here. I said I'm not taking away from the United States, but he is president, so it comes out from what I see the United States. In the next few months there will be serious problems, huh? For the economy in general. And he won't have a pulse, of course, his health doesn't allow it either, so his departure, his fall, is permanent, right? Permanent removal will balance out what would have been the most incredible power in the world. So let's say that his removal is a necessary evil. It shouldn't even have entered, right? Still, it's for people to understand that they are not being manipulated by machismo by the lying media. Not all lying media have a lot of good journalists. There is a lot of good press, but be careful, right? It's not because you watch a margarine advertisement that everyone is happy and your heart will beat pleased that you will stop having a heart attack and your life will be excellent, right? It's not because you use the tampon and such that you'll have beautiful days. It doesn't work. So let's stop being influenced. Let's start thinking with our heads, right? He entered because many wanted freedom, and the guy had one, right? He ruled in a way that could have been better, let's agree, right? It could have been better, but his health won't allow it. I don't see a long life for him, I see a fall for him, and the party is what I said. It's going to be a combination of things. I'm not even going to draw more cards. Don't you need them? I think the game was pretty straightforward, so in terms of President Joe Biden reaffirming, okay? Because I reiterate that I don't even get agonized by the presidency's pressure for health, okay? Burdensome diseases are already in progress. His conditions even see a possible stroke, neurological disorders, pneumonia, and pressure from people who enter. Now end of the year, possibly next month, already political pressure, so it will do a good thing for him to fall. I see the tower being destroyed. President does not continue the presidency of the United States. Well, that was our video today. I hope you like it.